Hey G Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode, we got this cool underground here, and basically what this is a bidet. If you guys see my previous video, I actually reviewed a few other ones from this brand before, but this time right here we do have a new one, which is called Neo 120 Plus. And pretty much what's new on here is the fact that it does have a new hinge design that basically allow you guys to slide it in to actually set it up very easily, and allow you guys to raise it up and raise it down. So that way, if you guys need to clean underneath it, you do have the option available, which is pretty cool. And you see on the packaging right here, everything else is basically still the same. And then if you guys turn to the back, here is what it actually looks like in the back. So you see the back right here, they still mention how it does have a retractable nozzle where it goes up and down when you guys use it. And they mention how it does have a nozzle clean mode where it cleans the nozzle and the actual guard when you guys do use it, which is pretty cool. So that is basically everything that's on the package. Let me actually open up to show you guys what the inside looks like. So once you guys open up, here is basically what the package looks like inside. So they do have a QR code right here for you guys to scan if you guys need to follow instruction in terms of how to set it up, but it shouldn't be too hard. It should be very similar to the way I showed you guys before. And right underneath that, you see we do have all different parts. So take all of it out. So first thing inside right here, they do provide you guys instruction manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. The next bag that we do have right here are all the different accessories and tools. So we have to open it. Right here, we do have the tube for you guys to actually set it up. So one side for the bidet and the other side for the water source. And same thing like the other one, when you guys feel it, it does feel like a high quality material. And I do love the way how to design it because it gives you guys an option for you guys to turn it really easy. It doesn't require you guys to use any tool. So once you guys finish turning this side, you can bring it down and use it on the other side as well, which is pretty cool. Next thing inside, they also provide this tool if you guys do need to use it. Next thing inside, they do provide the tape for you guys to tape it on to prevent any leakage if you guys do need to use it. Next thing that we do have right here is an accessory if you guys need to use it. So you probably want to use this to get the source of water for one side, and then the other side will go through the toilet, and then one for the actual bidet. So I'll show you guys how to set it up in a second. And the last thing that we do have right here is a hinge cover if you guys need to use it. And then right here we do have the very last thing, which is the actual product. You can see how it's all nicely wrapped up so that way you know it's brand new. But let's take it out to show you guys what it looks like. Once you guys do take it out, here is basically what the product looks like. So you can see the way how I designed this part right here is actually pretty cool. It is very universal for you guys to move it around to adjust it based on your toilet seat when you guys do use it. Same thing for our side. And like I mentioned, the way how I designed the product, it allows you guys to bring it up and bring it down. So that way when you guys stand up like this, if you guys want to raise the toilet seat up, you do have the option available, which is very convenient. And then right here is basically the nozzle, and the nozzle guard is right here. So same thing like how the other one works. When you guys turn it on, this part right here will come down, and this part right here is where the water is going to spray out. And once you guys are done using it, if you guys turn it off, it'll go back in like that. And then right here is basically what the guard looks like in the front. And the cool thing about this part right here is the fact that when you guys do open it, you do have the option to open it and clean the inside if you guys do need to, which is pretty cool. And then once you guys are done, you can close it up. So that's actually really cool as well. For the hinge part right here, you see the way how they design it. They do have the padding on here to prevent it from moving around and also protect the surface on your toilet when you guys do use it. And then right here on this side, you can see we do have the nozzle for you to turn it. So they do have the brand name on here. And then right here on top, it does tell you guys that it's the Neo 120 Plus. And you see right here, we do have two switches. So one of them is for you guys to change the setting. So whether if you guys want a cleaning option or if you guys want to use a washing option. Washing is for the one where it sprays out at you. And the other one right here is the clean option for you to clean the nozzle guard. So all you do is turn it around to change it if you guys need to. Top part right here is where you control the water. So right now it's showing off. So let's turn it this way. That is how you guys turn it on, and that is how the water starts spraying out. But once you guys are done, you can turn it back this way to turn it off. And then right here is where you guys want to insert the tube that I just showed you guys earlier for where the water is going to come in when you guys do set it up. And if you guys can see, for the one that I got right here is like a chrome design. They do have this available in a few other designs as well. So you definitely want to do your own research to see which you prefer. So that is everything that's on the product. Now I'm actually going to set it up to show you guys how to set it up and how to use it. And then we'll come back and talk more product in a second. So first thing you guys want to do is to take off this part right here and turn off the water valve first. Once you guys turn it off, you guys want to press right here to release all the water. Make sure there's no more, and that way then the water can refill it. If you guys can hear none of the water is refilling. So let's try again. That should be good. So when you guys take this part out, you guys want to get a bucket to hold the water from leaking out when you guys do set it up. But before we do that, I'm gonna set up the seat right here first. Alright, so once you guys unscrew it, you basically want to take this part out and put that part inside. Let me show you what I mean. So the cool thing about this new one right here is the fact that you guys don't actually need to take the whole entire thing out. You guys can just lift it up and slide it in. So let's go like this, and just lift it up just a little bit, and slide it in. Make sure it goes all the way in. Once you guys do that, what you're gonna do is screw it on. Alright, same thing for our side. And when you guys screw it back on, you guys wanna make sure it's tight. You don't want to be loose. So that's pretty good. You guys can close it back up. And if you guys lift it up, this is basically what the product looks like when you guys set it up. And like I mentioned, when you guys set it up, if you guys want to raise it up, you do have the option to do that. So that way you can clean underneath it if you guys do want to, which is pretty cool. So once you guys finish setting this up, now you can set up the pipe on the other side right here. So like I mentioned, don't put your bucket underneath it so that way the water can leak down right here. So once you guys take it out, this is what it looks like right here. So what I want to do right now is to put this together with this part and then screw it back on. Then this part right here will go to this part. So let me show you what I mean. So you basically want to screw in this part right here like this. Make sure it goes all the way in. Once you guys got it in, you guys want to insert this into the bottom part right here. But before I do that, let's screw this on right here first. So that way it's much easier later on. So once you guys get to a certain part where you guys cannot use your hand anymore, you guys can use the tool that's built in to screw it on even tighter, which is very convenient. So now what I want to do is screw it underneath it. So because I can't show you guys in a certain angle, let me actually screw it in first. So once you guys finish setting up, this part should look like for this part. So what I'm going to do right now is screw this part on the back part, which is right there. So screw it in first and show you guys what it looks like. So once you guys got it all set up, this is what the pot looks like. Let's test it out and see how it works. So what I'm going to do right now is use the nozzle clean option first to see what actually works. Because I don't want to spray it myself just yet, because I want to test it out to see what actually works. So what I want to do right now is to turn back on the water. So let's turn on the water. Once you guys turn it on, and if you guys don't see any leakage on here, then that means it's ready to start using it. But wait for the tank to kind of fill up first before to test it out. So the first one we use right now is the nozzle clean option. So let's do turn it on. Turn it off. Basically what's happening right there is a nozzle clean option, so cleaning the nozzle. So you definitely want to make sure you guys have the guard on when you guys are cleaning it. Otherwise it'll spray at you when you guys are cleaning it. Especially because with this one it has a 360 cleaning option, where the old one does not. So now let's turn to the other one. And now we'll try the front one and see how that works. So I have my bucket right here, and what I'm gonna do is spray inside to show you guys how powerful the pressure is on here when you guys do use it. So let's do turn it on. If you guys can see, the pressure on here is actually really strong. Let me do it one more time. If you guys notice when we do use it, the nozzle comes down right here. So I'm actually do it one more time. And then go back up. If you can see, it definitely works pretty well. One thing that I do want to mention is that when you guys are using it, you do want to turn this way. So that way, if you guys ever accidentally turn this part right here, it won't spray itself. It'll be like that. And like I mentioned earlier, when you guys use the product, it's very convenient how you guys do have the option to raise it up. So that way you can clean underneath the product right here if you guys do need to, which is pretty cool. And then once you guys are done, you guys can bring it back down. So I've been seeing very easy and very simple for it to set it up. It didn't take that long.
Welcome back, guys. So now a quick test of product, it definitely actually does work and actually works quite well. If you can see, the whole setup process and everything didn't take that long. It took roughly around like 10 minutes to actually fully set it up. But once you guys set it up, if you can see, it's actually really cool how it actually gives you guys the self-cleaning option, the spraying option, and also the option how you guys can raise it up and raise it down for easy access to clean it if you guys do need to, which is definitely an improvement compared to one I showed you guys before from this brand, which is NEO 120. But in terms of the water pressure and everything is still the same. There's nothing changed on that part. It's only the part where I actually allow you guys to raise it up and raise it down. And also the fact that how the hinge actually allow you guys to move it back and forth for easy setup, etc. That part right there is actually really cool. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now to unboxing and testing product. Now to answer the question of whether or not to work or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. If you guys want to need one of these, especially if you guys are in the market looking for a high quality bidet, to provide you guys the same kind of feature that's on here, then I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. But then obviously with those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money on something else you actually do need.
So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.